Hey everyone, Dylan here. You thought vegan teacher was bad? Well, damn, I got somebody to present to y'all today. Now there's this animal rights activist who's named Tash Peterson who goes into public places, businesses, or wherever and starts protesting against animal farm industries and also yells if you're not vegan then you support animal cruelty and abuse, just basically being a public nuisance. And I generally don't like animal rights activists because they be saying the most outlandish stuff in their speeches, and also the fact that activists generally are basically people who take their protests to far extents to where they can actually break out into riots, to where felonies can occur, such as obstruction of property and arson, and even in some cases, people being physically harmed, assaulted by others. Now, I got this video idea from the Curl King. I seen some of his videos on these vegan people, these animal rights activists, and his content's interesting, so go check him out. Shout out to you, the Curl King. Anyways, I'm getting into this video on Tash Peterson and talking about her and what she's doing, so here I go. First video I'm going to be talking about here is titled Vegan Pours Blood on Butcher Store, Hectic Protest. And Tosh, do you mean in store, not on, you're doing it inside the business?
This is my Christmas message to everyone. If you're not vegan, you are responsible for the largest Holocaust in history.
Wow, she's already coming off hot there saying, if we're not vegan, then we're apparently responsible for a mass genocide. Yeah, that makes total sense. What's some logic there? Claiming non-vegans to be the reason for mass genocide is one of the most outlandish and narcissistic things somebody can say. Where does somebody even get that idea from? There's absolutely nowhere near any correlation between somebody buying animal products and a Holocaust. This just has to be straight up loyalty to our narcissism.
The animal Holocaust. You are responsible for their torture, enslavement, abuse, and murder.
Like, this is what I mean when I say I hate animal rights activists. They always be saying stuff like this. I'm not saying everything she's saying is absolute nonsense, but, she's making the people who work at animal farm industries seem like zoophiles.
Please watch Dominion on YouTube to see the truth and see what is happening. These are the victims of your Christmas meal, your everyday choices.
Dear Tosh, the animals dying is just the sad reality of it, alright? But that's how life works, that's the circle of life. Animals eat other animals for their energy, and humans eat animal products for their nutrients.
End this Holocaust, end animal slavery by living vegan.
This is another thing I'm gonna talk about here, diet. Literally, not everybody's body functions the same. Not everybody can tolerate a vegan diet. And there's been people who were vegan coming out claiming that their physical health was declining because they weren't consuming nutrients from meat products. Meat has very crucial nutrients such as iodine and vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 can affect your body in many ways such as red blood cell production, anemia, and nerve health. And yes, even the brain. So when you start lacking those nutrients, your physical health can eventually over time start declining, and even your brain can be affected by it by starting to malfunction because of it not being given the right materials for it to thrive and be in good health. And I definitely see that with Tash Peterson here. The way she acts is a major sign showing that she is very malnourished. And as I just shown you by the screenshot, it reads, vitamin B12 and other B vitamins play a role in producing brain chemicals that affect mood and other brain functions.
That's so shit, Jack. I need the screams.
Stop. Oh.
Do your talk first.
Use your voice talk. Sorry.
Is your Christmas going to be a Holocaust filled with the bodies of murder victims? Every year, trillions of non-human animals are brutally murdered for your meals. In the meat, dairy, egg, leather, wool, fur, and animal entertainment industries, and other industries that abuse and murder animals. End the animal holocaust by living vegan.
Get your hands off there.
Is your Christmas going to be a Holocaust? Animals scream for their Come on, darling. They're terrifying.
What are you running away for? What are you running away for?
Not murder animals. Haven't you learnt yet?
Got many filmers on you.
Animals.
Get the mentor.
Is that how triggered you are?
Yeah, it's because you're a
If you're proud of your business, you
Yes,
would
ma'am.
care. Because there's blood on your hands. Look at the blood in slaughterhouses. Pigs are forced into guts. How did you get here? They burn from the inside out. Blood in your hands.
Get stuff included, you bitch.
You have blood in your hands. Clean up the blood in the slaughterhouse in your hands.
Focus on me. Focus on me.
Hey, don't hurt me. Don't hurt him.
But he's harassing us.
Focus on them.
Like, you see what I mean by these animal rights activists being absolute lunatics, going into these businesses, pouring fake blood on things, and just start yelling stuff about the animal farm industry, and also yelling that if you buy meat, then you support animal cruelty and you're a reason for an animal holocaust. Just all this hypocritical and narcissistic stuff. Like, literally, these people are in here to enjoy their time, stroll, or to enjoy their food. And literally, you're just yelling the stuff about the animal farm industry while everybody's looking at you thinking that you're an absolute lunatic. Tosh, you're not persuading anybody. Nobody's seeing you as a model. They're just seeing you as an idiot who's disturbing them in the business. Here's another video where Tosh was at a carnival, festival, some kind of event, painted to look like a bloody cow, and her being a public nuisance yelling stuff about the animal farm industry.
Cows enslaved in the dairy industry are raped and forcibly impregnated. After a 9-month pregnancy, when she gives birth, her baby is kidnapped from her so you can steal her milk. If her baby is born male, he's bludgeoned to death or sent to a slaughterhouse just days.
By the way, in her video, she was actually showing gore from animals. So how is this even on the platform? But I'm going to just blur it out because you don't need to see this. I don't need to see this. And just for my safety. Because I'm not trying to get striked.
2 weeks old. These babies should be with their mothers right now drinking their milk. Every year in Australia alone, over 1 million male bobby calves are murdered in the dairy industry. The baby girls endure the same life of slavery, repeated and forcible impregnation, and she'll be sent to a slaughterhouse just...
Holy I have to blur that out. Tosh, why the hell do I or anyone else need to see this? Are you trying to give us trauma?
4 to 7 years of age. If you're not vegan, you pay for slavery, torture, abuse, and murder. Watch Dominion on YouTube for the truth. These babies should be with their mothers, but they're not, so you can have dairy products. Stop supporting this violence.
Once again, just because people buy animal products doesn't mean they're supporting animal cruelty. Us normal sentient human beings buy animal products for our own consumption, for our nutrients, and yes, taste pleasure.
Animals want to live.
Just like us.
Animals feel pain.
Just like us.
Their bodies.
Not ours.
Their lives.
Not ours.
Their milk.
Not ours.
Their bodies.
Not ours.
Excuse me, what did you call me?
Yeah, dumb.
What, you're responsible for the of
Find
mothers?
out some truth, you dumb bitch.
Okay, so why are the babies separated from their mothers? Why aren't they with their mothers?
They are well and truly looked after.
Why are the babies separated from their mothers and sent to a slaughterhouse?
Because if you...
Sent to a slaughterhouse.
You're going.
Dairy cows are raped and forcibly impregnated. After a 9-month pregnancy, when she gives birth, her baby is kidnapped from her. If he's born male, he's bludgeoned to death or sent to a slaughterhouse just days to weeks old.
Get the camera off him.
Get the fuck off me!
Oi!
Let's go. Hey!
Oi! What the fuck? What the fuck? This is so wrong.
Get off. Tash, get off.
Please do
Let go of the camera.
We will comply if
Let go.
you do not steal
Let go
our
of me.
property.
Let go of the camera.
We will comply if you do not
I'm
steal
handing
our
it to the
property.
police. Let
not-
go of the property. Let go yourself.
Why? It's my property. I haven't done anything.
Fuck!
What have I done? Tell me what I've done.
That's just something that always agitates me with these people. After being apprehended or taken control of, they're like, what did I do? What did you do, dude? You just tried resisting a security guard and you even got physical with him. Like, the physical contact wasn't even severe, it was just a minor wrestle. Either ways, the force that was used against this guy is justified.
Come on, please call the police. This is so wrong, please. They put him in a headlock. It's disgusting. It's disgusting what they're doing to him. Please just get them off him. He didn't do anything wrong. Please, just get them off him. Please. Can you please just make sure he's okay?
This stuff is just so genuinely stupid, but fortunately, after one time she raided a steakhouse with a bunch of her people and her protesting, she actually faced legal consequences to where she was charged with 3 criminal offenses.
I have been convicted with 3 criminal offences as a result of a protest that I did last year at a restaurant who had banned all vegans from their venue. I've received $2,500 in fines and a community-based order which requires me to do 30 hours of community service, and I am under this order for a period of 6 months, which means I cannot leave the state of Western Australia, and basically I'm in big shit if I commit another criminal offence. Activists all across the world who speak up for non-human animals are silenced by the legal system and do everything in their power to deter animal rights activists from continuing their activism.
Well, it's against the law. You can't be going into businesses and disturbing the peace. No matter what you're doing as an activist or as a normal person, if it's against the law, you will face legal consequences.
However, this will not deter us from speaking up for non-human animals, and will never stop bringing awareness to the slavery, torture, abuse and murder that non-human people are subjected to because of
Most animal rights activists such as Tash Peterson, or should I call Tash Peterson, are so horrible. The way they have their propaganda, the way they try to get out their message for veganism is just generally so horrible. Like, they're just going into businesses and protesting instead of, trying to normally convince people and in a friendly manner to be like, hey, this is why you should go vegan. But no, these people, like Tash Peterson, are going into these businesses and starting all this drama. Like, I get the fact that they don't like what's going on in the animal farm industries. I can agree on some things too. The way that pigs are killed, gas chambers, like, why not just the thing to chop their heads instantly, instant death, no pain? Why gas them? That just seems messed up. But just the way they present their stuff overall is horrible. Their propaganda sucks. And anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did, you did. And as always, everybody, I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy yourselves. Peace.